Okay, good morning everyone. Today we are going to be doing some word building. Before we get started, we're going to learn 3 new sounds. So our first sound is this one, okay? This is z, alright? Zzz, alright, like in zipper or zigzag, okay? So zzz, can you say zzz? Beautiful. Okay, so that's our first new sound. Our second new sound is this one. Okay, now this one's a little tricky, okay? So this sound is woo, 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 like in win or window, okay? Woo, okay? So when we make this sound, we go woo. So our mouth makes a circle, woo, and we push the air out, okay? Woo, okay. So it's our second new sound. And our last new sound for today is this one, okay? Now, when we do this sound, it sort of comes from the back of our mouth and we push it forward. So this is j, 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 okay? Like in jump or jacket, j, 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 okay? So those are our 3 new sounds. We'll just quickly go through them again together. Z, woo, woo, woo. And then finally, our last one, which is j, j. Okay? All right, awesome. We're going to get on to some word building now. Okie dokie. So first, we're going to start by drawing our 3 lines. 1, oh, need to draw them down a bit. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so our first word today is going to be jam. Like you might spread on your toast. Jam. Okay. All right, listening carefully. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Jam, jam. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear j, j. All right, let's say the sound j as we bring it down to the line. J, 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 j. All right. Now, just like our p or our g, our j has a tail that hangs below the line. So I'm going to draw a line, and it sort of sits like this. Oops. A bit like that, okay? So as you can see, it has a bit that hangs below the line, okay? But it also has a bit that sits above. It's going to be a bit of a tricky one today. All right, I've rubbed out my line. Okay, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Listening carefully. J-am, j-am. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear ah, ah, ah. So let's say ah as we bring it down to the line. Ah, 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 ah. All right. And we're going to listen carefully for that last sound. J-am, j-am. What's that last sound you hear? Well done. You do hear mm. All right. So let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. Mm. All right. We are going to say the sounds and read the word. Are you ready? Following my finger. J, a, m, jam. We're going to say it one more time. J, a, m, jam. One more time. J, a, m, jam. Jam. Okay? Jam. All right, now we're going to say the sounds and write the word. Okay, so our first sound is going to be our j. So when we write our j, we need to make sure that our tail comes down to the bottom, or comes under the line, I should say. All right, so when we do our j, we start here. We go from about here, down, 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 and then we do a little bit of the tail, okay? So it looks like that, okay? And then we do a dot. So it's almost like doing an I, but we come a bit further down, okay? Or an ul that sort of sits above and below the line. Do you sort of see Yeah. It also goes the other way, doesn't it? Okay. So I'll do that one more time. We go down, oh, we'll do it up here. Down, curl, dot. And remember that our line will sit sort of through here. Okay. All right, so we've done our j. We're going to now move on to our ah. With our remember we start here. We go around and around and around, up, down, and then a little kick. Beautiful. All right, and then finally we're going to do our So when we do our we start with our candy cane. We go down, we climb back up, over, over, kick. All right. There's the word jam. Jam. Okay? Alright. You can pause the video here and have a go at writing the word jam. Remember to say the sounds and write the word. But I'm going to rub this off and we're going to move on to our next word. Okay. Now remember this sound says ooh. Okay? Alright. Now, I have all the sounds on the board for the word wag, like the wag of a dog's tail, okay? Wag. Alright, listening carefully. What sound do you hear when my finger is on this line? Wag, wag. What sound do you hear? I'll say it one more time. Wag. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear woo, okay? Let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. Woo. There it is. Woo. Okay? I'm going to move on to this sound here. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Wag. Wag. What sound do you hear? Ah. Well done, you do hear ah. Okay? Let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. Ah. Beautiful. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Wag. Wag. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear g, g, g. Alright, let's say g as we read down the line. G, 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 g. And remember my tail sits under the line. Okay, we are going to say the sounds and read the word, following my finger. Wag. Wag. One more time. Wag. Wag. Now remember, stretch out those sounds to hear the word. One more time. Wag. Wag. Okay, see when we stretch those sounds out, we hear the word. Alright, now we're going to say the sounds and write the word. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are going to start with our woo, okay? Now, when we do our woo, it's kind of like when we write our okay? And I'll show you what I mean. It's sort of like an upside down okay? So when we do our woo, we start here, we go down, we come back up again, we go down, come back up, and then we do a little eyelash. All right, I'll do that one more time down below. Down, up, down, up, and a little eyelash. Okay, one more time. Down, up, eyelash. Okay, we are going to move on to the next word now, the next sound. But I will give you the opportunity to you may want to come back and practice this again. So you can always come back to this point in the video and practice writing your woo. But we're going to move on to our ah, okay? So woo, ah, okay? So we're going to start here. I have the wrong paper. We'll do this one. Okay, we start here. We go around and around and around, up, down, kick. Okay, and finally we're going to do our g, okay? So when we do our g, it's just like our ah, isn't it? Except it's got a tail. So we're going to go around and around and around, up, down, and kick. All right. So I'll rub these other oohs off so that you can see the word. Okay. Now I want you to say the sounds and write the word wag. Make sure wag say the sounds as you write the word. Alright, if you need a bit more time, pause the video here, but I'm going to move on to our next word. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. I have all the sounds on the board for the word zip. Zip. Okay. Now, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Zip. Zip. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear a z. Alright, now we need to remember with our z that part of it sits above the line and a part of it sits below the line, okay? So this is our z here. So I'm going to draw a line. So this is where our z sits on the line, okay? So we're going to say z as we bring it down to the line. Can you say it with me? Z. There. Okay, so we can see this part sits above the line and this part sits below the line. Okay? Alright, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Zip. Zip. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear I, I, I. Alright, let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. I, 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 I. Alright, well done. Now listening for that last sound. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Zip. Zip. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear p, p, p. Alright, let's say the sound as we bring it down to the line. Alright, and just like our tail sits below the line. Okay, now we're going to say the sounds and read the word. Alright, following my finger. Zip. Zip. One more time. Zip. Zip. Alright, let's stretch those sounds out to hear the word, okay? Zip. 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 Alright, see once again. Stretch those sounds out and then you can hear the word a bit better, okay? Alright, let's say the sounds and write the word. Gosh, my board is very grubby today. Alright, let's go 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to start by writing our z. Now our z is a bit tricky to write, so watching carefully, okay? So when we do our z, we start here, okay? And we go down like this, like a little candy cane. And then we go down again, okay? Do we see that? Go down and down again, okay? It's kind of like a number 3, but it's sort of, I don't know, it sort of almost looks like, I don't know. It's almost like a 3, but we sort of add a bit of a bounce to it almost. That makes sense. It's a very tricky letter, isn't it? All right, let's try one more time. All right, I don't know if you can see this far down. Nope, no you can't. We might do it up here. Okay, so we go down and down again. So it's sort of like a 3 with a bit of a bounce in it. The bottom bit's just stretched out a bit, okay? It's a very tricky letter to describe how to write it, but that's okay. All right, so we've written out z, okay? Now we need to move on to our I, okay? So we start here, we go down and kick, and then we dot our I, okay? And finally we're going to do our p. All right, so when we do our p, we start here, we go down, we climb back up, over, down, and kick. Sorry, my board moved halfway through that. So down, up, oops, sorry, apologies. Down, back up, over, and kick. All right, well done. Now remember, you need to say the sounds as you write the word, but at the very end of the video, once you've finished, if you want, you can come back to this point and practice writing your z as well as you want, just like with the double W, with your w, if you want to practice that, you can always go back to that point and practice writing it with me. But at the moment, I want you to pause the video and have a go at writing zip, say the sounds, write the word. Awesome. Okay, we are going to move on to our last word today. So I'll rub this off. Alright. That one, we need that one, and this one. Alright, I'm going to redraw my lines because they sort of all come off the board, haven't they? Alright, do have that again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We are up to our final word today. Now, our final word today is win. I will win the race. Win. Okay, listening carefully. What sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Win. Win. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear woo. Alright, let's say woo as you bring it down to the line. Woo. Alright. Alright, woo. Alright, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Now listen carefully because it's a bit of a tricky one, okay? Win. Win. In. What sound do you hear? Well done. You do hear it. It's a very tricky one because it says in. So you hear that in. It's like almost blends that I to the n. So it sounds together. So it's in. So you do hear that I, but it joins in with that n. It doesn't it? So it sort of goes woo, and we go into the next letter, or the next sound, I should say. So I. So we have it here. Let's say I and bring it down to the line. I. Win. Alright. Listening carefully, what sound do you hear when my finger is under this line? Win. Win. What sound do you hear? Well done, you do hear n. So let's say the sound, bring it down to the line. N. Win. Alright. Let's say the sounds and read the word. W, I, n. Win. Alright, one more time. W, I, n. Win. Alright, say it one more time. Let's stretch out that I a bit more, okay? Win. Win. Okay? Win. Alright, now that we've said, gosh me, I cannot speak today. Now that we've said, wow, that's not even a word, Miss Mason. Now that we've read the word, gosh, told you I'm having a really bad day today. We are going to say the sounds and write the word. Wow. Oh my goodness. I hope you're getting a giggle out of all this. All right. Mason cannot speak. Okay, we are going to write the word win. All right, we're going to start with our W again. All right, remember with our W, we start here. We go down and climb back up. Down. Oops, sorry. I'm going to have to do it again. Can't even write my W anymore. Try that again. All right, start here. Down, up, kick. Okay, one more time. We'll do it down here. Down, up, kick. Okay, and now we'll move on to our I. So we start here. We'll go down and kick, and dot our I, and then we'll do our N. We'll do our candy cane, climb back up, over, down, and kick. Alrighty, we are at the end of our video. So make sure that mum or dad, whoever's at home, takes a photo of your sounds right today. If they can't, that's okay. You may choose to do it later in the week on a piece of scrap paper that you can give to me. But otherwise, mum, dad, could you please upload a photo to Seesaw so I can see how your child's going. Okay, everyone, don't forget to say the sounds, write the word. And I will see grade 1s tomorrow on Tuesday for a video. And grade preps and grade 1s, I'll see you all together again on Wednesday. Okay, bye guys.